What's going on, gamers? This is DBMgamer, and I've got a few stories that have been going around Destiny's communities. And it's been a pretty busy week, so let's just jump right into the shoutouts. I want to give a shout out to FV Mont, Jennifer Sweeney, Thomas Ward, and Christine Drake and Autumn Licious for also following me on Twitter. Now, just a heads up, I never play as a Striker Titan, so I'm still learning, so be kind with the footage. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is the Dreadnaught. Now, this will be the explorable area that will be the location of the raid in the Taken King. Now, I was asked earlier what my favorite enemy in Destiny was, and for me, it's the Hive. Why? Because I love the design. From the creature concepts like this one called Darkblade, to just how cool the environments that they live in. The interior of the Dreadnaught looks like something out of a horror movie, and I love that. These are a few comparison shots to show how close Bungie got with its concepts. Ben Womack, the designer of the Dreadnaught, said, "We've created a suite of new mechanics and woven them into patrol mode. Every week, every day even, it'll draw you back to fight through the steps for loot and glory. Expect to find new bounties, patrol missions, and public events both large and small, some of which you can even instigate yourself, if you can discover how." Did he just pull out some coal for the hype train? The Dreadnaught has its secrets. You'll need to return again and again to solve them all and acquire the rewards we created for doing so. There are some hidden treasures and bosses waiting to be found, and it won't be apparent how to access them the first time you're exploring. We've laid out a lot of breadcrumb trails though as you fight your way through the ship. So follow through with the clues you're given, face the challenges you can find, and earn that sweet loot. Yeah, this to me sounds like coal being dumped into my hype train, cause yeah, I really want some new hive areas to explore. Within Oryx Behemoth's ship, you'll likely find more challenging public events than anything else we've attempted before on patrol. How to succeed won't be obvious at first, but the rewards will be worth your effort. Get ready to fight bosses and encounters in surprising combinations and circumstances, and look to your fellow guardians for help. Patrol is no longer going to be the easy mode. Okay, Ben Womack, you have just officially dumped coal into my damn hype train. I've wanted a more challenging explore mode since the first month this game has been out. So when does the hype train leave the station? Well, it will be at Gamescom, which is right around the corner. Now, a common complaint I see is lag or people not taking damage altogether in the Crucible. Well, Bungie is comparing in-game feedback with what their networks are telling them. So if you do see something completely off, just report it in the game. You can actually make Crucible better. And that's saying something. Now, yesterday I talked about some crazy Destiny 2 leak rumors and whether or not they could be believed. It was a long enough topic that I felt like it needed to be its own video. Now, at the same time yesterday, while I was working on that video, the Bungie bounty was going down. Now, if you don't know what that is, well, Bungie names off a few participants, and should you run across them in PvP, you'll get a chance at a special emblem. They broadcast the stream over Twitch so that others can watch. The goal is simply to have a good time and play some PvP. If you get super lucky while playing Crucible, you get a shot to win that emblem. So yesterday around 2 PM my time, yet another Bungie bounty kicked off. This time the targets were Deej, the community manager of Bungie, Cosmo, the new community manager, and 4 girls from the Dames of Destiny, one of which was a good friend of mine, the founder of the clan, Belle Bunny. Now, this started out with a few hiccups and technical issues, but once I got rolling, the chat is what actually got out of control. The central focus of insults in the chat were for the 4 girls. I saw some of this and it kind of made me mad, so I just stepped out of the stream. I even saw people linking Deej's name to Pornhub sites. That's really ridiculous. Now, I don't really know if any websites will pick this up as a news story, but should they decide to carry this story in some sort of direction that says Destiny's community is a bad place, let me put my 2 cents in. A while back, Dames of Destiny were also the community focus on Bungie.net, and the forum posts were once again pretty ridiculous. When I saw how people reacted to an all-girl clan playing in video games, it really came off as just a handful of trolls saying a bunch of hurtful stuff. So I really had hoped that this Bungie bounty would have been different, but it wasn't. Just more adolescent behavior hiding behind a keyboard. Well, number one, I want to say, congratulations. Those are the type of assholes that made the group Dames of Destiny and Safe Gamers pop up. And I looked at my calendar and I swear it said 2015, not 1970, back when it was somewhat acceptable to discriminate against women. If you're curious about the date, that was the date that the US mandated equal pay for equal work for men and women. So women are your equals. I don't know why this is even an issue anymore. Destiny has been one of the best communities I have ever been around. As a group, I can say it has moved mountains for people. I talk with this channel all the time about the good that it does. Then Bungie leaves chat opens for Twitch and the idiots just come rolling out. Remember when Broman got jumped all over during the Prison of Elders reveal? There's a difference between expressing an opinion and just attacking someone with the intent of bullying them or just being sexist to them. The goal of communities, guys, is to form connections and support each other. Now, though I doubt anyone who acts like that would even be on this channel, but if I could say something to them, it will be just simply grow up. But ladies and gents, I know that's not the type of group that watches my channel, so I kind of feel good about that. But guys, if you like this type of content, just hit that like button or leave a comment, or if you just want to see more, hit that subscribe button. But as always, guys, have a good one.